That go. Let's go. Let's start again. For the intro, is that my living room is a mess right now, so I just decided to create some background and got a little bit excited, and ended up being like a cyberpunk background. Nonetheless, let's get started. So we are working today. So actually, on the last time I posted something, I was on with the idea that I was gonna go full time lapse, and I actually ended up with the conclusion that this is just so good for making the work happen and just being focused and speaking with people that are interested in the work. So I am glad that we have this opportunity. That being said, we can just get going with the work. You've seen the where we stopped last time, and now we are back here into sculpting the FACS blend shapes. I'm also going to open a new session of Maya here so that I can get a reference on the other end. And I'm just going to keep going here. There's a lot that needs to be finished. So right now we have the smile going on, and I have the actually a portion of the smile is hidden at the moment. I believe that's why it's not showing, or is it? Oh, here we go. So we have the smile here. And what I'm working right now is I am getting these shapes here to work together. So I got into a point where the depressor angularis is in a kind of a good spot. The levator labii superioris is also in a good spot. How's this song going? It's kind of a bit too dramatic, I guess. Maybe I'll just get going. Well, let's keep it for a couple of minutes more, just for the sake of the energy here. Let's keep it a little low. Okay, so we have the levator anguli, or the levator labii superioris here, or the superior lip, the upper lip raiser, and lower lip depressor, or the depressor anguli oris, and this works together with the smile. And we also have a couple of clusters here pulling the corner of the lips a little bit further away still. So let's then check the separate movements here. So we have the depressor anguli oris, and I was cleaning up all of the corners here, trying to get it as clean as possible with like as little artifacts as possible. Also inside of the mouth, taking care so that we would have no also artifacts inside of the mouth. So the shapes are mostly clean right now, and the smile is clean inside of the mouth bag as well. Here the levator is also clean. This took a while actually, and there's still quite a bit to go in terms of just getting everything mirrored out and exported. So every session we are kind of proceeding. So you can see now that if you do the smile, and the levator, you start to get as a corrective shape the you get the cheek razor. So you can see here the movement of the cheek and the compressor, like the eye bags are also being activated there. It's kind of an interesting behavior that we're gonna have to refine anyways. So now this one is a bit too much. Throw this one here to the side. Please just move on with this music. All right, so I'm not sure if anything is going on whatsoever on the stream. Let me try to get it. Yeah, Lost Morning. I don't know. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the comment. That was not popping up. I think that Restream is having a hard time showing the comments right now. So I just saw it on the actual stream in YouTube. So appreciate you stopping by, and hope you can enjoy a little bit or be a part of this process here. All right, so let's keep going. Oh, Lost Morning, man! Lost Morning. Who was it? Was it Amer? That's great. If it was Amer, I hope so, man. Oh no, Lost Morning is David. David's it's one. Great. So Zwan is a friend of mine. He is one of my best friends here in Vancouver, BC, and he is an amazing person, outstanding. The guy just goes way and beyond to have a good friendship. All right, so let me keep focused here. It is a bit of a process here right now to just get back into the same flow. The conclusion that I got here on the last time, I think that since we're very close right now to finishing this two shape or these three shapes here, I believe that the best course of action right now, it's actually I'm just gonna zero everything out back again, and zero out also the clusters here and key them back down if the computer allows. Also, let me try to record this. I think it's gonna be a little bit too heavy, but let's hope it works. Right. See what happens. I hope that the graphics card takes most of the heat on this one, and we can proceed on both the streaming side and on the recording, because the idea here that I have is to, after the stream, be able to get everything that we're doing and just do a time lapse, and then with that we could possibly have the best of both worlds, right? I can stream and you can see how, like, me in the corner, because one of the problems that I have when I am doing time lapses with me here in the corner, it just look terrible. I'm like just fast, and that's just not how I'd like it to look like. So then with the external recording, I can record the screen and we can have this clean visualization here. All right, so let me get here. So the next thing that I would like to do then is to, let me try to get a bit of a, so I'll switch up then to our to be the blend shape dev video. Oh no, this is not the case. Rig video. Okay, so that this would be it. Now I can switch back and forth between the rig and the development mesh. That's what we need. So what I want to start looking at right now is the pucker and the U shape. So we do have these guys here already as a coming from the scan, which is great. So it's going to take a lot less time for these ones. So we don't have the pucker though. Yeah, we have This is great because it's the lip roll, but as you can see, it is not very well done here. There's a lot of crashing. So this is going to be, we're going to have to basically rework this. Also, the teeth are not opening with it. So there's kind of a bit of work to go there. Now, okay, this is good enough. Smile, it's okay. Set is okay. Surprise. I guess this is one that is interesting. This we can achieve with our levator labii superioris and both the depressor. We can actually try it right now. Let's switch to the other mesh and let's see if we can achieve that with the blend shapes. So it's a shame that the chat's not working at all. I don't know. I don't have any feedback here. If we have anything, I'm trying to check if there's, I know there's a comment from our friend Zwan here, but that's mostly it. Right, so it's kind of good that we are in this position where this music is cool, man. Eyes. Oh yeah, now I remember what I wanted. So it would be kind of a shh. Yeah, so you can see that it's different. I think there's a little bit of the roll as well, but it's not terribly far. Well, not the E. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get. So the E. So that is the one that we just looked. Yes, it's not absolutely far. I mean, it's definitely not exactly that, but yeah, it is just zeroing out every time we go back to the. Okay, so let's keep going. No. And I have no feedback here, unfortunately. Let me check my own face here as usual. This is Booker. Yeah, it's different, right? Try to work on this guys here, see how it works. If we can tone it down. What happens when we close this shape here? Let's try it. Just for the sake of curiosity here. This is going to be the left cheekbone according to the name of the shape. Do we have this shape actually? I think that's it. Okay, so what I want here then is to try to develop this shape in a way that so let's add 2 clusters to this shape. Because what I'm doing here right now is I am adding a new cluster that's going to be Cheekbone, or it would be an equivalent to the Buckinator. We already have it, but I'm just feeling that the way we're doing right now is not 100% correct. This would be a better way to do it. Oh shit. Easy. Alright, so what we're doing right now is we are controlling these clusters now. We're controlling these clusters now to make an adjustment to an existing shape that is coming from a 3D scan. it is not an so the scan is not this particular position is not an existing shape on the FACS model, so we are then extracting portions of the shapes and trying to get a shape that approximates to something that we actually need, right? So we're just trying to close the lip here right now. Oh, we have a problem here that I haven't anticipated. So without the clamp, this is something to be careful about, that without the clamp, it is going to keep adding values, and even after one, it's going to start to kind of double transform the movement that you're doing with the cluster, which can be fine if you're not concerned about it's not going to be a rig cluster, so I don't know if it matters all that much. As long as you get the deformation that you're looking after, you should be okay. But it's also interesting to try to not allow the system to go bananas here, so that so this way you don't lose control over what you're doing. Oh, I'm feeling this cyberpunk today. Kind of in it. I don't know why. Oh, not too bad, as you can see. Not too bad. So now the thing is, let's try to go into like the 300 frame here. Just keep this position, get back into the 90 here. And just do the same thing for cheek. Yeah, I kind of understand this shape. Oh my god, what? Should I just turn off this guys here so that we can have like a clear view here? Now my question then is, can this work together with the current shapes that we have? This is a cool song, man. Actually, I'm hesitant of even adding it to any list. Yeah, but that definitely adds a little bit of flair here that I wanted. Okay, so the next thing then should be, so we're just mixing, matching, and trying to combine shapes here to see if it works the way we intended. actually think that this is in a good spot here. I don't know if I understand, or I don't know if I like the combination result of it, but it definitely makes sense to me. This would be like, let me see here in my own face as usual. This is all I have to watch. So let's jump in here. Yeah, that's precisely it. So this is the Buckinator, and this is what it is. It's like helping to stretch the smile. So I actually almost feel like I lost a session adjusting a shape that had no relevance, but anyways, that's life, I guess. So now I'm just gonna test like how's it going to work with the other guys here. So we have the smile already, or the corner puller, and the levator labii superior. So the corner puller would be kind of equivalent of a zygomaticus major, which is the muscle that we have here connecting to the corner here of the zygomaticus bone, and it's connected to the corner of the mouth. So then I guess it's a matter of how I combine them. I would say, let's see if this helps. So we need to generate the smile. Yeah, but you can see that we can generate a kind of different feels to it. But ideally, we would have almost like full smile and then just a tiny bit of this guy here, and that should give us the full smile. So maybe just a little bit of this guy. It's not terrible, huh? Interesting. So this side here also needs this shape, because as you can see, that's what's going to help us have this smile feel here. Cool. That gives me hope. All right, so let's keep moving. All right, let's get back into action here. Okay, so now I am going to We got it. Well, let me keep saving this just in case. I'm tired of losing my work. Some cyberpunk. Look at that. Kind of not disappointed here. All right. Stuff. This is the left corner puller. Here we go. So actually the cheek puller. Okay, anyways. Nice, man. Good job to those creators, by the way. Alright, so this is just a sculpting the clusters here. There's nothing big to it. Okay, so as I said, just trying to get the... So we have the corner polar shape that's coming from a 3D scan, and it is... So it is with the mouth open, which I don't understand, but it's probably just a characteristic of the actor here. So what I'm doing is I'm cleaning it up. And also an interesting thing here that I haven't used before and I found out during this project is that you have the shortcut to change the brush size on B. And if you hold B, you can change the size, but I didn't know that you could do the N would change the intensity of the brush. So that's an interesting one, helps you to keep focused on whatever you're doing. Right, it's kind of flat now. So let's move on into the lower lip here. Let's see if we can get it the same. All right, so same exact process here on the bottom lip. I'm just placing the clusters, moving it out, and now I'm going to start moving it up. Let's see if we can get them to close in harmony, right? It needs to look good. And right now it definitely looks a little bit off, but we're gonna fix it. So we gotta make sure that both of them are on the correct spot here. This music is a bit too dark for me. This music, look at that. It reminds me of Ex Machina. Pretty cool, man. I don't know why I'm in this cyberpunk vibe today, but I'm just feeling like it's what I need today. No, not too bad. Not too bad. Sometimes it's a single move and then you get it. Okay, so let's see. What happens when we activate both the left and the right side. And I'm also gonna save this here just in case. So I'm absolutely not down for, yeah, you can see that both of them together are not a beautiful sight actually, but that's not the point of the thing anyway. So So I'm just gonna key these guys here now. These two guys needs to be there. Good about this, and then on to 10 we need 0, and this guy needs to be zeroed out as well. So now we're gonna be able to check the movement. So first of all, this is, as I said, it's coming from a skin. So what's gonna happen is, yeah, we have this side already, right? And this one is definitely looking a little bit more flat, which is what we want. This one's a little bit happier, so we need it to be as flat as the other one. So now let's check the differences. I feel like this is squashed a little bit more on the lips here, which means that yeah, this is definitely not what we need here. But it's also what the actor is doing, so that's the hard part to define. But we also can, like the ideal scenario, we always go with the deformers first, because that will give us non-destructive workflow. And then after that, we can run towards the, yeah, but we can see here the line flow here is not good, so that might be what's getting us that feeling. Let's keep going and painting. So guys, that's the process. I think that this is going to be mostly it during this stream. Like, we're refining shapes. It just takes a while to get these things to the correct spot. Trying to correct this feeling on the edge flow here. That's an interesting point here as well. We don't need this much effect on the top part here. We can get rid of most of this. but you can see a little bit of the like a smile, which is not what we want. So let's try to lower this a little bit. Yeah, so I think that the smiles come like. Yeah, he doesn't know how to not do the smiles. So it's okay. You know what I think it is? Let's test. There's definitely not that up like this, definitely a little more like this. But I think that the problem is that it's feeling like there's something pulling here. Because you see how this is an interesting point to be observed. How much a single detail can make a difference here, in terms of like what is a smile? So if you have the buccaneer here, right, or on this side, well, this side it's better lit. And then when you add a little bit of the zygomaticus major, you see it's I'll say stupid difference, but it is like this is not a smile, right? But then you can see, you can feel it. I mean, I can feel it, like no smile with a smile. So it's simple, it's kind of stupid, but that's how it works. So that's what we're seeing here, and that's why it feels like he's smiling. It's because on this specific part here, the cluster is not pulling it down enough, and then it feels like it's not relaxed enough. That's my feeling, though. I don't know. Let's see. Look at that. The smile is going away. It's insane, right? Living and learning. So you see that that's one of the reasons why we gotta keep testing and working. It's because it's such a tiny detail that makes such a huge difference. Sometimes, how would you possibly know something like that if you weren't actually testing this, or if you were participating on the live stream of facial rigging? Nice, I feel like that's a lot more like it. Yeah, I don't know if I like this curve here though. But it does feel like it brings in the smile a little bit more. I don't know if I want that. Yeah, I get it. Actually, the difference is that you almost get no wrinkle on the nasolabial fold here. If you're doing just buccinator, and then if you activate the zygomaticus major, yeah, I definitely think that that's the case. So it's not about how much down it's going. It's as long as we have the feeling that the zygomaticus major is activating, we are going to get the feel that he's smiling on this shape, which is not necessarily what we want. But the idea is we can always duplicate this and then work on the shapes separately. So now we test it. What time is it? 11:46. Good. Yeah, we're going well, man. This stage of sculpting blend shapes is going. It's giving us a little bit more full. Oh no, my mouse is on die on me. So let's duplicate this guy and add it back into the skin cluster here. First, let's key out yeah, so we would definitely also have to eliminate the center here, like the whatever goes to the other side. We don't need to have that. We just need one of the sides. That's going away as well. So now we have the smile, levator, depressor, and we should be able to bring this guy here in and this guy here, but you can see that this is an issue, but that is because the shapes are affecting the other side. So what we can do now is let's bring this back here. Just as a test, Let's test it first, right? Okay, let's I think I can do that's correct. Now, what am I missing here? Attribute maps, import. Oh god, I always forget. You need to zero out, otherwise it doesn't work. Oh, it did work. Yeah. Okay. I applied it to the wrong thing though. Nice, that's what we should expect. What was the trick? I forgot. So I'm trying to mirror here the... Let me see if I can find this. Mirror. Shape. Map. there was a trick here. I completely forgot. So scale to -1. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, I'm gonna try another time. If I don't get it, I will keep moving. What I need is just to check if it works, so we already have a way to do it. Just check with the smile here. Yeah, I think it works already. I can see that it's not affecting the other side, and that's what we need. It's funny to see how without the zygomaticus major, a smile is not a smile. You either have the zygomaticus major fully pulled up or you're not getting a proper smile. It's insane. Okay, so we were able to test that. That's correct. That's what I want, but I still have to. I'm still trying to figure out or try to remember why we're not being able to do the thing that I want to do. I think I'm getting now. Anyways, doesn't make sense. What I'm gonna do, well, the issue here is I need the exact map. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? What I can do is actually I'm gonna have to go hardcore on this thing. Okay, see what happens. Source images. Surprises me. I mean, what's this even? Why is it? Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get the exact thing that we're looking after. That works for now, that's fine. We can just check it out and keep moving. Nice, they're able to work together now. Cool. So definitely needs requires like adjustment, but you can see that it forms a bunch of different shapes now. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. So it's not picking up shadows here, which is terrible. So that's something that we're gonna have to It's also interesting to know that we need to activate the happy shape here, otherwise we're not gonna get. Yeah, you can see that the actual actor here is much more like his lip is not going up all that much. We have like less of the teeth gum here. Okay, so now we can kind of observe a little better. So this is one compare. Let's compare one to the other now and see how it feels. That this is now back into square zero. Let's go with this. Let's pull up the smile. Let's go with, yeah, so you can see here that it's definitely it's not absolutely wrong though, right? I think that if I duplicate, if I'd like remove a little bit of the influence, like if this was going a little less up, but also it doesn't necessarily need to represent 100% of what the scan has. Like the combined shapes, I'm happy that he looks at least happy. You know, it's not, you know, it's not looking like a random thing, or like just we have when the muscles are activated, it is looking somewhat happy. We can feel the emotion, and this is 100% going to translate into whatever animation we're doing. Like if you look at him right like this and you feel happy, it's going to translate into whatever animation. It's not 100% equal to the scan. This is the scan, just one single shape. And we have other stuff here that's going on as well. We have the Adam's Adam's apple here going up a little bit. And we have a little bit of the orbicularis oculi contracting, but those are things that we're gonna have on the rigged version. So on the rigged version, we have already all of the shapes. So also then let's duplicate, since we're here, let's already duplicate the CH shape as well. Just because I want to see. Yeah. Let me just check here my own face as usual. So we have the pucker and the funneler. So yeah, I can see exactly what he's doing there. So we can see there that he has a little bit of the nasolabial fold increased here. So if I do the pucker, funneler, and then when I do the immediately you start to see the nasolabial fold deepening. So, but you can see that you can do it without, and this shape also looks terrible on the camera. I'm sorry about that, but let me keep it here. So yeah, I mean, there's no other way. We gotta check it. Sorry about that. That's what it is. It's not great. I mean, I think it needs adjustment. I can apply there. It's going to work, but it's not necessarily what we need. Yeah, let's apply this. Let's see what happens. Oh no. Mistakes. I thought about saving, I didn't, and now I made a mistake that may cost me. Let's add this and save because I'm feeling like shit's gonna blow here. Okay. Yeah, so now we can start mix and matching. Let's see what happens when we do like combinations of these guys here. So a bit of, and this mid part here is not great, right? This is something that needs to be a little worked. That's definitely an issue here. I mean, this nose here, look at that. That's definitely not what we need. All right, let's fix this guys then and try to keep moving forward. It does look interesting, but yeah, it's definitely being caused by this guy here. So it's this map here. This is the issue. Okay, so yeah, so what I'm seeing is I just need to lift up the black to try to make an exact copy of the other one, and hopefully it's going to be just half as the other one. With this, right? The square is now gone. Let's see if that makes any difference. Now it is a exact copy of the map. Now we got it. Now don't ask me why that's the case, but seems to be the case. Definitely better. But not, I mean, better transition, not necessarily better results, unfortunately. But we can kind of handle it later. Yeah, now it's the time where we start to make the adjustments. So yeah, and this one seems to be actually just the way that this is. So, but this is a good point here that this should be more, should be losing more volume here, I believe. I should be able to adjust this on the fly. Let's save this big boy. I think it's almost time for me. Now let's try to go full on here. Let's grab the sculpting tool. Taking risks now. Yeah, this side's a little better on this sense, but it's also not perfect. So we can kind of do the same thing. Which kind of music is this? feels better, but not perfect. So it's definitely stretching way too much in the middle, but it's fine. One thing that is definitely wrong is the nose, so let's get that sorted out. Okay, let's see how it feels. Less drama, please. Yeah, much better now. Yeah, so we have a little bit of a double transform in some places, which is interesting. But we can see how important of a shape is this. Like this is with the corner puller or the cheek puller, and you can see that it's not the same thing as a smile, right? It's more of like a fear or a fake smile. And you can see that it's a very possible expression. But anyways, I guess that's it for today. There's still a lot to go, but or not a lot. I mean, we're making progress here. I think that these shapes were very important, and they are bringing some life to the rig, and they are affecting a little bit of the cheeks here. That's why we are getting some double transform. I may remove a little bit of the influence here, but it looks good. I mean, people are the judges of either it looks good or not, but I do feel like this is starting to look a little bit more plausible. And then we're gonna add it to we're gonna mirror this and start adding it into the rig. So let me save this, and once again we finish with a view of the actual rig and what it's doing and where are we aiming to get. I think it's saved now. So if we open then the action stack here, it should take a couple of seconds to open, and it's totally fine. By the way, I could have checked my comments here. But that's not working. Unfortunately, the software that I used to stream is not showing any comments today, and not even how many people are watching. So we have here the action stack. I'm just gonna remove the mouth builds, and we're going to be building this. So you can see that the actions are being built here. Slowly, it should take like 20 seconds at this point. Right, so there it is. The action stack built the rig. And so you can see the difference between that and this. This here has the controls on the face, and they are already working. So we can just control the parameter here and they activate. So we can hide this guy here, it's the skull. Uh-oh. Okay, that's weird. I don't know that we should be getting this shape here. But anyways, we have, that's pretty weird if you ask me. When did this happen? Very nuts here. All right, so then we have the other shapes of the eye, and so on and so forth. They are already connected, and now we are working towards bringing the. Yeah, that's what's weird. I don't remember removing the squint here. Almost 100% positive it didn't have the. That's crazy. Okay. Anyways, that's it. I mean, we are here. We have the controls being built automatically. I still have things to work on. Is there any questions about it? There's a lot to work on, but not a lot like in the beginning, like when we were building the actual action stack. That was a lot. That was like creating a tool that it's almost like a software, and then also afterwards sculpting all of the facial shapes. And we can see that we are on stream number 57, so you can figure out why that's the case. But we're moving forward now. The mouth shapes are starting to show up. Now we're starting to get this connection between these shapes, and as soon enough we're gonna have like the smile, the levator labios superiores, the depressor anguli or depressor labii inferioris, levator labii superiores. Then we still have to do the depressor anguli oris. Then we have everything already. So we have the corner puller up. We have the buccinator now. This, and now. Yeah, we're almost there. Like I think the ones that are left are like the pucker, the funneler, and then which one? Yeah, we have the lip suck, cheek blow, and then we have also. Let me see if I'm forgetting something. Cheek suck, and the platysma. Yeah. We have that. So I mean, this is how I can show you right now. I'm sorry to expose this terrible face, this tired man face right now, but that's what we have, and this is what we're going towards. So I hope you have had a good time today and learned something, or just watched a little bit, and we're gonna see each other soon. So you guys have a good one.